Well, good evening, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Finally, the house is getting back together. You can actually see me in here because we got a lamp, actually, because we got all the flooring down. I thought I was going to be home sleeping in my bed tonight, but still had a little bit more to do and a couple other things that I'm going to take care of, but I did get the shelves in for her. Yes, Allie, actually, she loves them, even though it is the Cowboys color. Maybe she'll end up, becoming a Cowboy fan. She's actually going to be coming to our tailgate on Sunday. Good news. For a moment there, the weather forecast had forecasted rain on Sunday. Earlier today, out of the blue, we've been looking at like 48 degrees and, partly cloudy. And then all of a sudden we saw rain, a 50% chance of rain. Now it's actually looking like there's a chance of rain Sunday night. So hopefully that's after the game. And the weather had dropped down, they said 43 degrees. Now it's kicked up to, I think they said 45. So, it's the weather. Nobody can really predict the weather correctly, so we'll see what we're going to see. Regardless, we have canopies to go out there. We're going to have my patio heaters. I'm going to take over their propane. Yeah, people always talk about Mark Holmes and his propane, this, that, and the other. Yeah, you'll be thankful that you got that heat. The heater, give them the heater with the propane heat up underneath there if it does get chilly. And, of course, we're going to have wings. Instead of 3-foot subs, we're going to have 5-foot subs. So it will be a party if you are going. And you can get tickets. You don't have to get tickets through My Ticket Guy unless you're trying to be in the same section with us. But even if you don't, stop by, say hello, try some Joe Boo wings, and hang out a little bit, because this is it. This is the end of the regular season. And it's sad. It's actually sad that the season is just about over. Now, we may end up having an extra week of football because of what happened with Cincinnati and Buffalo. The NFL has floated the idea of the first week of the playoffs for the AFC actually just be Buffalo versus Cincinnati, and then their playoff wild card weekend would start the following week, and the NFC would be off. Not sure that that's really worth it. I think in the end that they should just say, we're just going to say it's a tie. But we'll see what the NFL is going to do. The NFL is going to do what the NFL wants to do because they're the NFL. The Washington Commanders, after starting off the year really, really bad with Carson Wentz and then going to Tyler Heinicke, who had at least had the team behind him. He wasn't a great player, but he was doing things that guys were following along and playing well with. Got benched last week for Carson Wentz, who did Carson Wentz things, literally played awful. You have to wonder if anybody's even going to sign him as a backup quarterback at this point. We had heard earlier today that they were going to go back to Tyler Heinicke. Personally, if I were Tyler Heinicke, I would be just like pissed off. It's like, oh, okay, so he messed up, got injured. I came in, got us into a playoff position. He comes in for one game, and we're eliminated from the playoffs. And now you want to go back to me? I would be kind of like, screw you. Screw you. But, what do I know? I'm a guy with a day job and a voodoo doll. So instead, what they're planning on doing is they're going to go to the rookie Sam Howell. I think they honestly should have just realized Carson Wentz is just not the guy and moved on past him and went straight to Sam Howell. Sam Howell, unlike Tyler Heinicke, has an arm. I remember seeing him during training camp. I went there with Rio, and he seemed like he had better control of the ball by far more than Carson Wentz. And Carson Wentz, of course, is just that turnover machine. We figure Washington, which is eliminated for playoffs, they already got the golf clubs in the car. They're ready for school being out for summer. The Cowboys will be monitoring what's going on with the Eagles game. If the Eagles come out and just start blowing doors against the Giants, then you can probably believe that the Cowboys will start pulling players left and right. Now, the good news is Tony Pollard was a full go in practice today. Leighton Vander Esch is not going to play this weekend. I'm tired. This floor kicked my ass. Leighton Vander Esch, who is our second leading tackler on the team, won't play this weekend, but they believe he's going to be ready for playoffs whenever they start, depending on the NFL's decision. So from the standpoint of getting healthy, we're definitely in a better position. James Washington, a guy who I had lots of hopes for, just couldn't stay healthy for us. He was injured through OTAs, first padded practice, or first practice. He ended up breaking his fifth metatarsal on his foot. And when he finally did get back, I think he's had 15 plays. 15 plays. And he couldn't play in special teams. So they basically said, you can't do special teams. You know, now we got T.Y. Hilton. We can make another move for somebody else on the roster and use that spot. You know, and as Mike McCarthy put it, maybe we'll see you sometime down the road, as in when you're finally healthy and things. So we'll see if anything happens with that or comes about from that. Other than that, you're pretty much caught up to speed. Hamlin is improving from what we've heard. We haven't heard any specific milestones or anything like that. His charity is over $6.5 million, and that was several hours ago, which is amazing to say the least. It's sad that it takes a tragedy for people to decide to give to help to somebody else, but that's the kind of world that we live in. Okay, good people. Phew. I am exhausted. I'm exhausted, but I don't have time to rest because we have to get ready for the tailgate on Sunday. So I got to get back down the road tomorrow. I got to get about 10 pork shoulders so I can smoke them starting Friday. I got to get all of the stuff. I got Chef David Wiley who's coming over Friday or Saturday to start making potato salad and getting the beans ready. I got to get chicken wings and the big subs. There's a lot to do. A whole heck of a lot to do. But remember one thing, guys. Tell the people you love them. You might not get the chance. I love you guys. And God willing, I'll see you in the morning. Peace.